Okay, nowadays a lot of research focuses on the companies, their profitabilities, but less research focuses on the non-profit organizations. The class project that I did is an application of neural network to predict the discontinuous operation of non-profit organizations. The data that I use in this project is extracted from newly redesigned Formula 90. Okay, first of all, I would like to discuss a little bit about the Formula 90. In the United States, almost all the non-profit organizations are required to submit Form 990 by IRS, and the information in the Form 990 are publicly available. Different organizations submit different kind of Form 990, for example, regular Form 990, Form 990 EZ, and Form 990 PF, depending on their reported total assets in the organization. Nowadays, the Form 90 can be electronically filed to IRS. And now, IRS hired AWS storage service to store all of the submitted Form 990 so that people can download these forms from the website. Nowadays, these files are stored as XML files, with each XML file represents the one Form 990 of one organization. And actually, one of the milestones in this project is to build a new database to store all the information stored in the each XML files stored online. However, considering the scope of this class, I will not discuss so much about the database build-up process. One of the questions that I'm interested in is question 30 in part 5 of this form. As I said, Form 990 contains a lot of financial and non-financial information about an organization. This question asks whether the organization undergo a liquidation, dissolution, termination, or significant disposition of net assets during the year. The purpose of this project is to use a machine learning algorithm, neural network, to predict the discontinuous operation based on the answers to the other questions they submitted in the previous year.
By the way, it's discontinued, not discontinuous. Discontinuous means something else, which is not continuous. And discontinued is the operations which are not in place anymore, which have been stopped.
Oh, I see.
So,
okay, next I will discuss the attributes that are used to predict the discontinued operation. As I said, Formula 90 includes a lot of survey questions regarding to this non-profit organizations, and the prior research finds that those questions, the answers to those questions, could reflect the quality of governance in this organization. So this study uses the answers to these questions as attributes to predict the discontinued operations status. This slide and the next slide shows all of the 20 questions in the Formula 90. all of these questions are yes or no questions. Experiment design. As the title suggests, in this project I use neural network to build the prediction model. With 20 input layers, which represents those 20 questions, and 2 output layers, discontinued or not discontinued operation. However, when we use the neural network, one of the tough issues is to determine the number of hidden layers. There exists a empirical formula that is 2 to the power of x greater than the number of samples you use. So in my research, the number of samples is less than 100 and more than 100 and 1,900. So I determined the number of hidden layer is set to 11. I extracted all of the data in tax year 2016 who indicates the discontinued operation. So there are in total 927 organizations in that tax year indicated discontinued operation. And on the other hand, I randomly selected 1,000 organizations that do not indicate discontinued operations. So in total, there are 1,927 samples in my data set. And for test purpose, I use 10-fold cross-validation to run the model. This is the experiment results. Unfortunately, the results show that this predictor doesn't perform very well. As you can see, that only 50% of data can be correctly classified.
Did you change the number of hidden layers?
Yes, I tried so, but same the results. And this table shows that the true positive rate is only 50%. And the ROC curve, ROC area is also very low. This indicates that this prediction model doesn't perform well. However, this is a very good try. As far as I know, this is the first study to predict the discontinued operation of non-profit organization. I think there are 2 things that I can extend the future research. One of the limitations in this research is that because of the availability of the newly built database, the sample size is very limited to provide this prediction. And the second limitation is that I used the ineffective attributes for the model, the prediction model built up. And I found some prior research that use some other attributes to reflect the quality of non-organization's governance. But because of the time limits, currently I'm unable to include the data regarding to the other questions. So these are the two limitations and applying research. And maybe this research can be extended in the future considering this. Well, that's all of my presentation.
Okay, Ben and